Our recessional hymn is number 598. Oh, announcements. Thank you, sorry.
Thanks a lot, Donna. That's my thing. Look at that. Thank you for being here, and Zoomers, welcome, and it's good to see you. Good morning. Father Brent, just because things seem to be getting better, he has COVID again, as does Wendy. So, again, you just have to laugh. Whatever will befall them, whatever can befall them will. But he is they're at the end of this, hopefully, and I'll have an update again soon. The Thanksgiving baskets all the tables are looking full, and those will be delivered a week from today. So we'll bring turkeys next week, and anything else can be brought during the week. November 16th, the bishop will be here, as you know, and it was brought to my attention today that it's difficult. 6:30 is not an easy time for people at Parker Ridge, or, I'm sure other people as well. There is no perfect time to have this. And we tried to consider everybody we could, including the bishop and his travels. So I'm just hoping people, whoever is able to be here, please come. And for anyone who does not feel comfortable sharing honestly in public, and I'm sure there are a number of us who feel that way, please do so anonymously in writing. You can leave it on the table in the back of church. I'll be here for a few minutes after church. I'll make sure all those papers are shared with the bishop. You can email me or call me with your thoughts or ideas, so we're just trying to give you as many venues or as many options as possible to share your thoughts and ideas and feelings. You may have mentioned, or you may have noticed, that the prayer list was not in the bulletin today. So a couple of times a year, we will just take everybody off the prayer list. And if you want your name or a loved one's name back on it, please let Barbara know. She will leave that name on for 3 weeks unless you tell her otherwise or re-up or whatever. But a couple of times a year, we'll start from scratch again. I'm back at the Thanksgiving. I want to thank Judy and all the people who have worked hard with her. I also want to thank Judy for her gratefulness month of November and all her efforts in that regard. So please keep those coming to Judy. Anything you feel especially grateful for, she's happy to publish. And then finally, there are efforts afoot to provide pastoral care or to provide visits for people who want either or. So the first thing is that I'd like to invite anybody who feels moved to visit people who want visits, or to deliver the Eucharist to homes, to please let me know. We're getting a quote-unquote pastoral care group together. The actual pastoral spiritual kind of visit will be done by an ordained clergy, but there are lots of us who would just like a visit or would like Eucharist when we're sick. So please let us know, because lay people are perfectly capable of filling many of those needs. I think that's it for me. Have I neglected Kathy? Yeah. And anybody else?
We want to see you. We want to see
No,
you.
you don't want to see me. I'll try not to yell into this. So we've sold quite a few wreaths. We still have more available. They're $30 with just a beautiful red bow, which I might add, I stand at my kitchen counter and make bow after bow after bow. And I want to see them all go to good homes. The fully decorated wreaths are $40. They're gorgeous because Nancy and I make them. She's actually much better at that part than I am, which is why I make the bows. I wanted to remind everyone that a lot of people are going to have a lot of trouble this winter. The more money we make, the more we can help. So keep it in mind, all my contact information is right on the back of your bulletin. You can email me, you can call me, you can catch me in Tradewinds, you can get me on the street, wherever. We're happy to take your order. You can call Nancy. We really need to get the orders in. I'm going to be picking up a truckload of wreaths next week. And we're going to start decorating. I want them all to go to good homes. You all want wreaths anyway. Let's support St. Francis by getting a wreath here. We are doing it a little different, and I know it's confusing. You make out the check to me. I have a little flower business. You've probably seen my flowers here in church. And I'm running it through that so we get wholesale pricing. By doing that, we make more money for St. Francis. 100% of the profit is all coming to St. Francis. All of it. Okay? So you make out the check to me or to Sea Whisper Farm, whatever. We do like to have it prepaid because, again, I have to pay for, I am buying everything. I am paying for all supplies. And, yeah, that's it. So we want to sell some wreaths, everybody. Come on. Thank you.
I have just a couple of really quick things. First, thank you. This is gorgeous. I'd love to see the bishop's face when he walks into the sanctuary next Wednesday and realizes what's going on here. It's a big deal. You're just wonderful. There are a few spaces left. Before Jane starts her presentation, if you would just come up and take a look at the list and see if there's anything else you want to sign up for. It's about done, but we need a few things. And the only other thing about that is don't plan to go home next Sunday and pick up what you meant to bring. Dick Doan is going to be here at the end of the service, and everything will be loaded up into his truck as quickly as we can get it there and out to home. The second thing I want to remind you of or tell you about, I had terrific response from people for Eclair, who I've had more input since it went out the other day of people who are expressing gratitude. Please do that. Put a line in there if there's somebody or something. I'm going to put Aunt Winnie's picture in since she's turned 110 this week. They had to get her up from the bridge table to get her to go outside and take her picture. She was fabulous. She's absolutely gorgeous, but they are celebrating her 110th today. So send me anything that you're grateful for, light or heavy, or someone who has helped you, and there'll be a surprise. Now, here's the deal. On Thursday, Thanksgiving, this eclair will come out on Wednesday, and there'll be a surprise in there as well. Hush. And Phil, just be sure to get stuff to me by Tuesday latest, before Thanksgiving, so that we can do this. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate your participation in Eclair and the stuff that was. Prudy and Fred and I are just astounded by what you do. Thank you.
And I want to, before I tell you what the hymn is, to let you know, I'm very grateful to be with all of you. It's been a real joy. And I also want to thank the vestry and Melissa. You've done a lot of work. So thank you for that. It's not an easy job. I know that my husband is the senior warden at St. Brendan's, and so I know the time that it takes and what vestry members put in, so thank you for that. And thank you to this wonderful community for all of you, because you are faithful witnesses, and also it wouldn't be running as well as it is without all of you. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you very much. Our recessional hymn is 598.